I'm back. Is anybody there? Does anybody want a food update while I watch Bittercold Showdown? I'm going to try and commentate on the actual skating this time as well. Better share this somewhere. Let me know about the sound and stuff again, if you can actually hear me or hear anything. Let's get this shared out to some people. Well, hey, 2 people in the chat. Here we go. Looking forward to these semis. See who's in there. And if anybody wants a food update, I had some lovely Turkish food. I hope live streams become like a bigger part of become an official thing or a more regular thing. Just live streaming, anything really. Skate sessions, whatever you do. Oh, there's loads of good Turkish places in London. Can't think. Capital Mangal in Wood Green, if you're ever in that area, is a good one. Oh, sugar, I'm meant to be. If the 2 people watching this could share my stream to see if we get some more people in here. How do I? Hold on. My skate edit's already online. If you know the right places to look, you'll find it. Billy. But if you can't find it, that's on you, mate. Sorry, just posting up so people actually come and watch this. Right, who do we think's taking it then? Kudo's got to be a favourite. CJ's probably got to be a favourite. Atkinson's definitely got to be a favourite in there as well. Yeah, I'd absolutely love it. Kevin Keegan style, would love it if Joe Atkinson won it. I was hoping he'd win Winter Clash as well. Yeah, I wouldn't mind CJ win either. Semi's coming soon. All right. Yeah, Kudo did go off, went bananas. Right, come on. I'm just going to have another check. What was it? Oh, shit. Right, so in these finals, Broom, Potier, Hornish, Couture, Wirestall, Downes, Atkinson, Coda Holt, Larique, Luke Naylor, nice one. Froemling, Mole, Shep, Pollack, Savage, Livingston, Kelso, Kudo, Wellsmore. Did I say Atkinson? Yeah. Fairly exciting. Biggest comp in London is probably the Capital Clash. Right, I'm actually going to try and watch this and not talk about food, although getting back to the Turkish food that I just had, it was incredible. Had the mix, chicken and lamb sheesh and baklava. Do you say it baklava or baklava? Turkish baklava. Unbelievable. Get Alf involved, man. Somebody let Alf know. Who's got his personal number? Send him a text. Get everybody over, man. Stop that other guy. Who is he, man? Come over here, listen to me talk about my dinner. Oh, I didn't even see this. If I'm honest, I'm probably the worst live commentary you're ever going to hear, because I keep missing everything and just talking about other stuff. Who's a fan of Turkish food? Their commentary was honestly terrible. I know, well, all I was hearing was them blowing their load over Tree skating. And, you know, fair enough, Tree does some interesting stuff. So fair play to Tree. Right, who's in this heat? I want to see Wellsmore with his string belt from 2000 going bananas. Tower Mangal. If you're in London, if you're in Dalston, the best Turkish is Mangal number 2. It is actually called Mangal number 2. Oh, is that Potier? It's embarrassing how hard I'm finding it to identify skaters. I think I prefer this format though, where people get an actual turn. Oof. Flat 5. Chad, 0 fish, surely. Oh no. Chad loves a sweatstance. He also loves a 0 parallel grab fish. I reckon that'll be coming out at some point. That's my prediction. Oh. Don't know what he's up to. He's having a mare. He's had a skin full of his soda and it's knocked him off balance. Yeah, white skates I think is Potier. Chris Couture. Come on, China. Oh! Unreal. So clean. Pro skate this year, surely. Diego Sil. Swiss, but he's coming in a full Argentina kit. That's pretty smooth. Shall I get some music playing in the background of this? Oh, actually there is music, hold on. Let me know if you can hear that and if it's annoying or not, otherwise I'll just cut it out. Huckan, big Huckers. Diego Huckville. Who's been on? China's had a crack at a trick. Hornish. Jeff Downos is coming into the ring. Haven't seen much from Jeff Downos recently. Disaster Roy. Come on. It's hard to get a read on the atmosphere. It looks like people, kind of sort of sounds like people are enjoying it, but also a bit stop and start. Was that a CJ? Oh! Barreling people over. Alright, now, yeah, I was speaking to a fair few people at Winter Clash. I don't think, there was a lot of people who said they were looking forward to meeting me and I never got to chat to them. So busy, just chatting to so many people. How were you feeling afterwards? Were you feeling ill by any chance? Because loads of people got really sick afterwards. What did Broom do there? Yeah, anyway, it's hard to get a read on this competition if it's I wonder if this is what it was like watching the Winter Clash stream. Because Winter Clash was unbelievable actually being there. Hold on, so what's the format of this? They each have a go at one trick and then they just let them loose? Get out there. I've just seen it in the other chat, tell Big Ed to move. Whose mum's this? Come on, Mum. Get out of the way, you're embarrassing me. This is just too chaotic. Mate, I am missing everything on this stream. Is anybody else finding this hard to actually watch? Oh! Castle just flopped it. You wonder with Kelsey skating as well, where you think it's normally lower risk, but maybe a higher amount of goes to perfect the trick because it's a lower chance of success because it's so technical. It must be hard, so hard to convert that into comp skating. Although he's won, hasn't he? He won Boshy Pope, and he won that other one as well. Who's the guy with the skates on? Yeah, exactly. Who is anybody? Oh my goodness, that guy just actually got thrown in the mixer off that kind grind. Here we go, that's Cornish, I can tell by his heed. I knew he was going to do an alley-oop fish at some point. If he gets that alley-oop fish, I am betting he's going to do it again, but he's going to do it 0 spin. Mizu. They just said Mizu on that. What's the crack? It's called Mizu, isn't it? It's not Mizu. Though I'm happy to be schooled on that. Oh, did Calcio just do back talk to backslide? No, hold on. Oh my goodness. 360 Mizu, China. See, this is the thing, right? So they were saying before that like consistency isn't like a priority. But surely China should be rewarded here for like being consistent and being clean. Like regardless of like, you know, it's not like she's just doing soles and just frontside. She's actually doing technically difficult tricks, but she's consistent. And then she's not going to get rewarded for it. Like somebody can fall over a million times, lose no points, and then do some utter like banger which they fluke on their last go and still get more points. Don't know. Whatever, it's not my competition, is it? I can't really complain. Damn, I've just missed something again. This is chaotic. As always. RTA. Nah, mate. I'm actually surprised a lot of these skaters from Winter Clash are there. The amount of people that got ill. Hold on. Oh yeah. No, Kudo didn't break his ribs, did he? He just got severely injured. Here we go. Chad. Ali Fish. Oh, mate. Nice. Front talk laughed at it though. But you know, competition rules. What's the crack with like people putting their hands down on competitions? People just seem to let it go. It happens all the time as well. Like hands going down on tricks and you're like, nah, it counts. Because everybody just screams. Oh! China, man, I'm telling you. Most consistent. Oh! Andrew Broom's handy hold on the talks. I'd love to see Andrew Broom in it as well, actually. I think he deserves probably a bit more recognition than he actually gets. Oh. Oh goodness, my memory is so bad. I've just got a message from somebody that just said korma flavoured biscuits for a tenner. I'd actually forgotten I'd said that. I like Potier. I rate him as a skater. Oh my goodness. I feel like sometimes there's sections where not a single person lands a trick. Come on. Here we go, CJ can tell because he's absolutely gunning it. Oh, that looked good. Oh. Managed to control myself and not bashing into those people as well. Back talk, true top on to backslide apparently. This is like trying to watch. This is like trying to watch a film on a Game Boy. Like a blockbuster movie on a Game Boy. What's going on? This is so hard to see what is actually happening. You get more out of it if somebody drew me a picture in like a flick book and then just flicked it through for like what's actually been happening. I have to wait for all the footage tomorrow. Wellsmore. Oh my goodness! CJ Wellsmore has some of my favourite like escapes from tricks ever. Like, looks like a puppet and somebody's pulling his strings like on his limbs and they're all going different directions, but somehow gets through it and makes it kind of look good. Oh. 542 Mizu. Do you get minus points if you 540 to a grind and like a pencil? Oh! Poitier was going for something big there, looked like he broke his leg apart. Oh, 450 backslide from somebody there. They've just said, oh, this is the semis, like, it's not even the final yet. As if it's going off. I kind of feel like it's like 50-50, like 50% of it's pretty wild, but then 50% of it's a bit like, seems a bit tame. Trying to hold this. What was that? Ali negative misfit. Well, misfit. Don't know because it was going. Oh, come on, China. Do you know what? I'd really love to see China win it. At least get into the finals. Oh, my goodness. Crikey. I feel like a lot of these people are not even thinking about landing the tricks. It's just like, let's just get this trick and then see what happens when I hit the floor. Oh, what was more? Oh! CJ's going for it. Alright, chat. Alright, chat, sorry, a minute. Alright, Craze. Oh, yes. They should have around the edge of the park. I know it might ruin the view for a few people, but they should have those like hay bales, like you sometimes have in like the Grand Prix. Not the Grand Prix, like what's it one? Like rally driving. The hay bales are on the side. Come on. Oh, what does that broom front talk up to a dark side topsail? I eat topsail. TTP. Just sounds silly, doesn't it? Treetop horn. Oh! Fluffed it, mate. Back to the drawing board. Oof! Jean-Claude Van Damme high kick over that. Has anybody seen the Double Impact with Jean-Claude Van Damme? Superb film. See what I'm saying about China? Actually consistent and stylish. Just like cruising the park. Then everybody else just flaming around, like sniffing the floor. So I reckon CJ's going through. I reckon China should be going through. Probably Broome. I might have missed it, but what's CJ been doing? Poitiers going for the back UFO, true top palm. Got it. Come on, mate. Mate, the juniors at Winter Clash was better than this. That might be a bit harsh. Ooh. Do you think it's because they've heard the rule? It's like, yeah, doesn't matter if you fall, just as long as you use something berserk, and everybody's like, all right, then yeah, fair play. I'm just gonna go nuts. Oof. Did Couture just land that fast slide on that kink? Did he touch? Poitiers with a huge wall ride above that thing. Who made that? It looks so dodgy. That bloke's pumped now, like. Gonna go and punch a hole in the ceiling. Did Wellsmore just land that? 540 kind grind. Oof. Yeah, the crowd were not bothered about that fast slide whatsoever. It's weird. I thought it was decent. On the banister, on the top shelf. Well, actually, no, second shelf. Undersoul, how you doing, mate? Any particular favourites out there so far? Oh, that bloke's still going for that 540 Mizu, true Mizu. Even the way China does like 180s just to go for their fakie is so smooth. Like I'd rather watch her go up and put herself into fakie than half of these like mad tricks that people like they're flaming themselves at and not landing. Oh! Somebody went flying. Oh, that was a good little line. Big Bad Chad. You got it! 540 true Mizu. Thing is though, he tried that about 7 times. Oh my goodness, see Welshmore then with the top sole 360 top sole. That's why people missed that. They didn't seem to cheer. Nobody cares. Oh no, the vid's frozen. How long has it been frozen for? Have I just been chatting rubbish while nobody can see what's going on? Hold on. Screen. Hey, what's going on there? Here we go. How long was it frozen for? We're back in. Can people see it now? So there was me just chatting about what was going on and the screen wasn't even moving. Amazing. Looks fairly busy in the rafters there. Good attendance. I wonder what the attendance is. Oh, cheers, mate, for letting me know. Oh, it's saying that. Change the music a little bit. Right, so there's still another semi-final to come. Obviously, that's how semis work. Kudo's in this next one, isn't he? The absolute bandit. You can tell it's Kudo because he's got a wrist wrap on. What time on here? Crikey. Got to try and film a video as well for Monday. Don't think that's going to happen. Anybody see the new Dead Too Easy wheels? They look kind of interesting. I haven't read about it properly, but I know a couple of different hardnesses in there. See if we can get some live stream going. Let's watch a bit of Chris Edwards on the live stream. See what he's up to. Looks fairly packed. Fairly well attended. Wish I could have gone, but it was way too close to Winter Clash. And I don't think I can afford it. Is anybody going to the Blade Cup? In April? End of April? This course does look amazing to skate. I mean, I say that. Don't know what I'd be able to get up to on it. Fairly close there, in case anybody spills out. I mean, I'd be scared for my shins. Go and chat to somebody, man. I don't know when the suspension frames would be out. The funniest thing about all that was Austin Paz saying that they weren't suspension frames. They're definitely suspension frames. And then saying they worked in saying that they worked by like being on a seesaw, even though, as he was talking about it, the picture in the background just like completely disproved his point, because like if they would be on a seesaw, one of the wheels would have had to been up, or they couldn't both be down at the same time. So funny, but basically the crack with the Lino said Mayish. Yeah, he's probably right. But yeah, so those Kaiser suspension things, the best, if you want to understand how they work, the best thing to do is go on this Sprung. So there's a hockey brand, well, they make something to do with hockey, called Sprung, because when Physics made their frame, they they licensed the patent to make the suspension frames off Sprung. And that's why when you look at Physics frames, they have this little zigzaggy logo, because that's the Sprung logo. And who was I talking to? But they were telling me basically they think that's what's happened with these Kaiser ones as well. That either the patents run out from these Sprung people and Kaiser are using it, or Kaiser are just licensing it. Be interesting to see how they work. I had Physics frames, but I had them such a long time ago that I don't know if I fully appreciated them, and I can't really remember like what difference they made to my skating at all. Yeah, I reckon the Kaiser ones they'll be decent, won't they? And it'd be like, depending on how much they are, it's always worth a try, trying these things, especially if it gives you a more enjoyable ride. Just noticing that somebody's mentioned, right, so Brandon's company, Laced, I don't know how many people know this, but like anybody who's from the UK will know this. There used to be a competition in the UK called Laced. And the logo, well, I mean, it's a lace, isn't it? But the logo is almost exactly the same. Ryan Northway, mate. Sorry, in the other chat. Shout out to my chat, people in my chat. Appreciate you being in here. Come on, this second semi is going to be off the Ricky Tick, off the Richter. Can't wait to cop them felt solid. Send me over and we'll test them on the 25 set. Yeah, maybe that... I was about to say, maybe I should get into reviewing products, but I don't know. I don't think I've joked about it in any of my videos, but I've definitely joked about it to people. About how I hate watching people do product reviews. Because, like, well, especially skates, it's kind of like, I guess it's kind of nice to know about skates. The funniest ones is when Powerslide do the reviews on their own skates. That's always funny. I'm like, oh yeah, these are amazing. Yeah, of course you're going to say that. But then, you know, when people test skates, but it's like, you might have the same shaped foot as them. So it doesn't really mean anything. I don't know, I guess I'm just not bothered about that kind of content anymore. I've got a few ideas for new content this year, which I'm trying to sort out. And if the first one of this new series that I want to do goes well, which I really hope it does, it might mean it'll be worth me travelling about a bit to do like follow-up episodes for it. Nicholas Swan, lurking in the chat. Reveal yourself, mate. Swan, when's your next... Oh, yeah, so you're playing me in the shop? Am I being played in Beehive Skate Shop right now? Are the people of Salt Lake City, Utah, understanding anything I say? Yeah, so ZC, sorry, I don't know your real name. Yeah, so if this, I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself here in terms of like how well this video is going to go down, but I think the idea is good, and I've never seen anybody do this type of video before. Well, not really. So yeah, it would mean potentially, if the first one goes well, probably the UK first, depending on where certain skaters are based. And then I've already spoken, I don't want to give it away too much, but I've already spoken to another person, another notable person within rollerblading who would really like to help me out as well. Potentially do one which would mean travel like international as well. But we'll see. It's all hard. I just want to I just want to put different content out there that doesn't exist, and it's like, it's things that I don't see existing in rollerblading, and I want them to exist in rollerblading, and it's like, you know, kind of like the videos that I do, that's like, they didn't really exist and I wanted to see them, so I just ended up doing it myself, and this is kind of the same situation. Come to the USA, come stay with me. Yeah, I might do Swanee. If these videos go well, or I make some money, if I sell some more merch, I might do it. I might be, I don't know what your plans are to come to Blade Cup, or how much you fancy that, but if I can get my passport sorted, this is the next thing. So my passport's got like 5 months left, but they were really funny with me in Europe about it recently. So I was like, right, I'll get that sorted. And now I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to get my passport back in time to go to Blade Cup at the end of April. But we'll see. But if I do, I'll hopefully be going to that. See, she's come down to that. And then we'll see. Maybe I'll do a video on you, Nicholas Swan. Oh shit, sorry, is this the heat now? I'm not even watching. Right, somebody just did a 900. That looked very good. Oh, is that Larique Picard? Another 900. I am totally lost. Is this a semi now, or are they just warming up? Oh, Kudo 450 Savannah. My goodness me. Ryan Parker just predicted a collision is coming. Yeah, it feels like that way, doesn't it? Oof. Right, here we go. Oh yeah, you can do the quick passport. You can get it in a day or two. Well, mine's a pain because I live in the UK, but my passport's Jersey, and I have to get a Jersey passport, so I have to send it back there. And honestly, mate, it's all farmers and tax dodgers. So they're a bit lackadaisical in doing things. So I've got to wait about 7 weeks, but even that, it might be longer. So we'll see. But hopefully I'll get the passport sorted. 3 to 4 weeks, London based. Yeah, hopefully these Jersey lots sort me out. Ridiculous. My new passport photo's a mess as well. I look like I've been living under a bridge for a month. Code the Holt, come on. Easily spotted by the luminous orange skates. Oh, there we go. Oh, who was that who just absolutely hammered Kudo? I cannot help but laugh. Front flips and back flips just make me laugh. They look silly. They look so silly. But they are kind of just fun to watch, aren't they? Like, what a silly thing. Off Montre. Sole top sole 270 back rail. Oof. 450 front side. Zest in. 270 front side. It's kind of a rare one, isn't it? Do you know what you don't see very often? 270 Royales. 270 front side Royales. Very rare. Bit of a weird trick. Yeah, that's what I should have done with and one. I should have just paid for the speedy one. Said Z. Bro, as a brown man with a beard, my photo definitely looks like it should be on the news. No comment from me. I feel like that's a trick, if I was to laugh at that. Oh, something's gone down and the cameras definitely didn't see it then, did they? What was it? Did anybody see that? I missed it. Oh, did you? Oh, you didn't hear that on the thing. Zach's effing winning. Oh, 540 true top pawn, apparently. Ryan Parker, what's he going to do now? He's done all his tricks. Really healthy numbers watching the stream, that's good. Can't believe on the Winter Clash stream they had 3,000 people at one point. That is wild. I was expecting there to be probably the same for this one, so a little bit surprised it's under 1,000, but like, fair play though. Guess it's a bit of a mad time. Yeah, Winter Clash definitely a better time zone for like Europe's and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know who it is in the red helmet. Sort of useless in terms of like identifying skaters in this. I know that was just Joe Atkinson then. He just did like a huge like abstract 180, late 180, blue hat, long hair, red helmet, white skates. Don't know. Poitier was wearing white skates and a white top, but I don't think he's in this heat. Anyway, sorry. Be interesting if they can pull the stats on location of the. Yeah, it would be interesting to see like. See where most of that was coming in from. Coda Holt is here in the orange skates and a white t-shirt. Don't know who's in the blue. Maybe that's Kudo, all black. I think he's got grey skates and a white wrist wrap. Oh, somebody just laced top acid. I ate top acid. Oh. Matt Mickey. The guy in the all red is Jesus. He's been on the absolute charge, dressed as a Red Power Ranger. Taking in all his powers, going Super Saiyan. Yeah, is the red helmet, white skates Zach Savage? Maybe. Oof. Backside elite topside. Montre 540x grind. Crikey, amazing how much, like, how Montre's still like maintained his level of skill. Yoink. Apart from Winter Clash and like this, but it's not going to be there next time, which this is the last one. What are the other big competitions? Like, what are the ones that people really look forward to? Boshy Pope is a big one. And I feel like there's loads of like medium-sized one. It's a shame people can't just like, you know. So say you got Winter Clash and Boshy Pope. That's 2. This year with this is 3. It's a shame. Oh, I guess Blade Cup is high, like quite a highly attended one twice in the year. It's a shame that people can't just pick another few that already exist and be like, come on, like, let's make an effort to make that a big one. Like, jump into the ones that are already, like, going, got a bit of a following, and just make them bigger so they turn into events like Bittercold. Yeah, Blading Cup for sure. Oh, somebody was floating. I think that was too tall to be Montre. Oh, Code the Hulk going for the Zess. Alley top style. Wet. Oof. Come on. There's loads of good skating going on in this, but it's so hard to take in. I can't believe I'm going to say this. It's almost like a little bit like boring because I can't really see or fully comprehend what's going on. Somebody just did a massive disaster fish. That was pretty good. Fair play to them for getting this live stream up. I wish they would have had more time to get like a load more alternative angles, or like, you know, somehow connect it so you've got people down on the ground and you can just like fly to them every now and then. Like when they did the World Rollies and Series TV event for this Bittercold Town, I keep talking about it. They would have like actual action replays and all sorts. It was brilliant. They could get down in, get some alternative angles in there. Zach Savage is trying to lick the wall the highest he can. No, not Zach Savage, Zach Pollock. Is my stream still going? Yeah. Is anybody actually still watching me? $14. Just about. Oof. Somebody's still full of beans. How long have they been skating for now? There's not even any commentary on this other actual commentary. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? It's impossible to watch one. You start watching one and you see like, oh, they're kind of doing alright, that's a bit interesting. But then you see someone else flying across somewhere else. Zach Pollock is going for what looks like a frontside wall ride drop-in off that really high extension. When is this? Oh my goodness me. They've not even had the second semi yet. They've still got a final to go. Well, I might have to tap out soon. ZG, no problem at all. I kind of didn't know what to expect for the stream and like how I was going to go with the skating. But yeah, so I just thought I'd come on here and chat anything. Feel free to ask me if there's any questions anybody wants to ask me. Now's a good time to chat while this doesn't see. I don't know. It's kind of interesting, but at the same time a little bit like I'm getting distracted. Like. Spoke things. Oh, was that Joe Atkinson then? Yeah, ask me anything. Anybody got any questions? Did you make it to the opening of the new local store? I missed it. It was the same day as a wedding I had to go to. No, I didn't. I was thinking about going down, and there was a few people from London that were going to go down, but then just plans fell apart. So I've not actually been down there yet. But it looks amazing. It looks really cool. I seen, funny enough, on the way to Winter Clash, I bumped into Jake at the Eurotunnel terminal. Because he was having problems with customs trying to get all the products over, and I think they ended up. So I seen him, I don't know, like 8 in the morning or something like that. Sorry. It was like 11 in the morning. He told me later that they ended up being delayed 12 hours dealing with customs because like there was something missing on a form or something. Where do you skate when it's raining in London? Today was a mare. It would be drizzle for 5 minutes every hour. So Bay is always a good one, but then sometimes because of the way Bay 66 is, if the wind is blowing a certain way, the park gets wet still because like the sides are open. A few people go Hop King. There's always White Grounds skate park, but that near London Bridge. But that it smells like Red Bull and pigeon poo. Honestly, it's unbelievable. Red Bull, pigeon poo, and weed, which is a vile concoction. Damn that Brexit for you. Yeah, Brexit's a stinker, man. When it comes to getting stuff over now into Europe. Oh. That kid who just slid down that ramp there, best trick so far. Imagine being a kid and just going in there and being like, not having a clue, not caring about the skating industry, like, Dad, let's have a slide down that ramp, man. Come on, that's why we're here. You'd be loving it as a kid. It's funny, Jersey from where I'm originally from, so he got his first ever like proper, fully permanent skate park, and actually, I wonder if I can find pictures of it. Fully permanent, proper skate park, 1.9 million, and I got to go there during the day. It's a little bit that's busy, but it's just full of like little kids, like on their scooters, like proper kids, like preschool kids. But they must think it's so amazing. Really cute to see, actually. Jersey. So yeah, so can you see that on the stream? Sorry, this has gone from now Bittercold Showdown to me just talking about a skate park where I'm from that's just been built. I've mentioned this in the other stream, but like my cousin project managed this whole thing. Unbelievable effort. Look at this thing. It's ridiculous. And there's loads more like in the corner you can't really see there. Like over there, there's this rainbow rail that's curved, so it's curved up and over, but it's also curved round as well. It's incredible. Yeah, skate park's it's unreal. So back in Jersey for like a couple of days, and got to have a skate on it like a couple of times. So much fun. Just like it's so mad. Like even when it's really busy, you can still pick one obstacle and just kind of skate that. Or like if someone got busy, there's enough like obstacles for you to just go and skate somewhere else. Like, and actually when it's empty, you can string lines together. But man, it's a workout, man. It's like an assault course. Yeah, first name, last name. You'll have to go to Jersey sometime. So good. Somebody could load down pictures. I wonder if it says anything about. No, it doesn't mention my cousin. But yeah, it's incredible. Had a really good time skating it. Massive. And also, the spots are kind of designed in the way that a lot of them feel like just kind of standalone street spots, which is really cool. Right, come on. Who's winning this? Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they have any competitions at the Jersey skate park in the summer and stuff like that. Like, as far as rollerblade is concerned, there's probably only 3 or 4 there at the moment, so it's heavily skateboard dominated, and I'm sure they'll have a competition. But it'd be interesting. I mean, I imagine I could maybe rally up some sort of like travel over there. Be sick if like it actually convince like a few of the top skaters, like UK skaters, to go over there for a competition. Amazing. But that might be beyond my event organising abilities. Right, before this goes into the next semi final, I'm going to get some water. I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. What we saying? Shing, don't worry, mate. I don't have kids, but my friends do. I can imagine it's very hard work. Yeah, the kids will be up at 6. Thanks, cheers for hanging out though, mate. Alright, so that was both the semis, so we're just waiting for the finals now. Good stuff, man. They're not even commentating on that thing. Right, somebody fire me some questions that I can answer while we're waiting. Ask me anything. Is anybody going to actually buy that Adapt skate? No way. Mesmer or them? Well, currently I ride them skates, so probably them. But they're my two favourite brands in rollerblading right now. And I think, does everybody agree that like them and Mesmer are the two top brands? Like them, Mesmer, probably USD, and then I don't know. Right, let me get through these questions. There's a waiting list till next year. I'm new to inline 2 months and currently have FR3, so looking at either FR, UFR or them's 909s. Well, I had 909s, so I recommend them. I like them. Relatively like good fit, clean and simple boot, minimal design. They work and they function. I like them. UFRs are good though. So now I've got nothing bad to say about them. I roller boot chat couldn't solve, and I still don't know. After 20 plus years, is a Savannah the same as a Uni? Did we call them Unities when we were kids? I can't remember. I've always known it as a Savannah. I mean, I started skating in 98, and it was always called Savannah. Oh, actually saying that. Yeah, it was always called Savannah. I mean, it's exactly the same grind, except like different placement of the feet. So, say if you're doing a back unity, your back foot is over the top. If you're doing a Savannah, your back foot is behind. If that makes sense. Right. I really want UFS boot for wizard frames, then maybe there's no other choice for me. To be honest, which is really annoying. Sorry, excuse me. I really want a UFS boot for wizard frames. Then maybe there's no choice. Endless do it's not a wizard frame, but it's similar type frames that fit on the non-UFS boots, if that makes any difference. Even if I had the money, I'd probably get bored waiting for them. Yeah, them and Mesmer are killing it. Yeah, they are, aren't they? There's just two most like the two that do the best marketing. And when the community's so small, it just means you end up seeing them loads, and everything they do seems to be good. I think like Mesmer has such good ideas, like such a good approach as well. Like chatting to Billy as well, he's just super enthusiastic about everything. He just makes the right decisions, you know. They're doing the tours, like they've done another little tour. That's going to be exciting when that video comes out. Really cool team, lots of cohesion. Like, they just can do no wrong in my eyes at the moment. Right, can't decide what to buy. I'm back on USD. New REMs are terrible. Are there new REMs? I seen a joke post about some new REMs coming out. I'm waiting for 3D printed dem skates so they'll fit my freaky... Have you ever... Weed and Wine, have you ever tried dremeling the skates? I mean, I've never tried to do it. I don't know if it would work. Winter Clash was 60% then, 40% UFRS and 10% Mesmers. I think there was a fair few roasties there as well, wasn't there? Shima Free Launch is the best marketing ever. The man can do... Yeah, I think like people would be hyped for Shima doing anything. It's funny that like razors, like because of Andy, have like a pretty bad reputation. But I really do like Colts. I just like the look at them, and they're still toy with the idea of like, oh, should I get a Colt? Even, and like the Shima Freezers thing, oh, should I get them or what? But you know, Andy is I don't know, dodgy dude, isn't he? One, yeah, I could get fit the endless RBs to get my GTOs, although loath to change the frame on mine as one of the bolts was stripped. Oh mate, strip bolts, what a pain. Mesmer's merch was definitely cool. Yeah, really cool. Really like that Mesmer get the team to design the t-shirts and stuff like that. So the latest jumper was designed by Levy. I know a few of the hats was by Dom. I think he drew some of the t-shirts as well. That's really cool. Getting the team like fully immersed in it, like utilising all those skills. I got one of those Mesmer hats as well somewhere. The cord one, because I really like that. Where is it actually? Oh, it's over there. I can't bother to reach it. Right. Why don't they continue in this contest on... What? Why don't they continue in this contest on considering the turnout? Oh, like, why are they not going to continue Bittercold Showdown? I have no idea. I don't know why it stopped for 10 years. I don't know what the story behind that was. I imagine it's a lot of time and effort for something that I don't know how much of a return he makes. Daniel Kinney, like how much money he gains out of it for like such a lot of effort. And I think maybe like 10 years ago, like when rollerblading was really dipping, it was just like, it's really not worth his time. Somebody was saying that they think the skate park's going to be knocked down, so maybe he was just doing it just before the skate park gets knocked down, and that's the reason why they're only going to do one. But I was saying before in an earlier stream, it'd be really cool if like, you know, if he didn't want to do it, if Daniel Kinney didn't want to do it, he handed the reins over, or like gave the blessing for somebody else to basically continue Bittercold, but maybe it's somewhere else, maybe it's in that region, maybe it even travels to like a different part of America and they still continue it, just have the competition around this time. Maybe even a later, like if you have Winter Clash in February, then in March have another major competition. Imagine that, like if every month or every other month there was like a major competition, you had six big competitions in the year, like 6 like this, where you could live stream and like loads of people get involved. Mate, I'm loving Tree's fit in this one. Right, sorry, have I missed any questions here? Never tried to gem on any skates, have heat treated them, but was it enough annoyingly? That's a pain. How can I miss you if you won't go away? What? I've missed that. I've missed what that's about. Please explain. Right, more questions. Can you give my new edit a watch? Yeah, we'll do. Probably after this. Ian Flynn. What edits have people been watching lately? Actually, I think I'm talking about a load of ones in the new news whenever I get around to doing it, because I've been away. And it's, oh my goodness, it's been hectic trying to get this video together. Imposter was really good. Zephyr 4. What else? The new Bodega Boys one. That was really good. I quite liked Michael Witzman's edit for his wheels. It seemed very chilled. But I just enjoy watching his skating so much. He could do no wrong in my eyes, really. Right. Yeah, my feet are that wide that I had to order custom adapts for it all came out. And even they didn't fit right. Flippin' heck. Even the custom adapts. Have you tried Fifth Element? I think they're pretty wide. What were the best UK skate videos back in the day? Puberty, The Method, Surveillance. Oh, no, what's Surveillance? 2003. I've been trying to think for ages. I think someone punched a security guard using a skate. I don't remember that. I can only think of really like super old ones like Skids and Pants. Skids was like, I think Skids was one of the first times I seen Ollie short skate as well, and he was tiny. Is that Hakeem Jimbo? On the stream. Surveillance. Why has that gone from my head? I can't think. Something Surveillance. Yeah, the new VG. That's going to be an interesting thing. Dave Payne sent me a few messages about potentially getting me to do something with it. I mean, it's not going to be me skating, that's for sure. But maybe doing some sort of commentary or something like that, I have no idea. But that's really cool. That's really exciting. I think that's one of the things I'm most excited about. What are people excited for this year? What are we excited for seeing? Or what are we hoping to see? Similar width to the FSR, are they? Which are too narrow for me. I always thought the Fifth Elements were like the widest skates going. I'm not tried on... I can't remember. I think I tried on like one of the original old Fifth Elements. But I have quite narrow feet, so that was fine for me. 5 pairs of skates, 6 months. Oh yeah, Slicks is a good place to go into and then try on a load of skates, isn't it? Nothing would fit. Damn. That's some big feet you've got on you, mate. Some wide feet. cursed with the big plates of meat. Mate, isn't it funny? Like, always, I think, probably when I was a little kid, I was always like, oh, I wish my feet were bigger. But then you get to a certain point, especially skaters. Skaters must be like, skaters and like trainer collectors, sneaker collectors, must be the only people in the world who are like, I wish I had smaller feet. Always, especially rollerbladers. Wish I had smaller feet. What a mad thing. Smaller and more narrow feet. Let's see if there's anything interesting going on a bit. Oh, finalists, here we go. Adam Bazdola, can't say his name, I always say that wrong. Potier, Wellsmore, Montre, Atkinson, Kudo, Zach Savage, Stephen Moll, Luke Naylor, Ellen Dower. Damn! That's going to be a pretty hectic final. What are we saying on the winners? Who's going to win this? Kudo, big chance. Atkinson, huge chance. Wellsmore, huge chance. Potier's been nipping at the ankles of the champions. Zach Savage apparently done something berserk. Didn't see it. It's hard for me to say because I don't know. I've missed most of this skating, even though I've been watching the whole live stream. I like Luke Naylor's skating. Montre Livingston doesn't have a tag. That's a weird one. Has he deleted his Instagram or something? What's old business Brandon Buzzcut saying? What's the live stream? Oh, cheers, mate. Share my live stream with you, pal. Sean Santa Maria. Is he there? Oh, sick. No way. Sean Santa Maria. Sick skater. Oh, no way. A bit of Colin Kelsey there, doing some sort of cess slide around the ramp. Bit Sean. Elfie Whispers. Michael Kraft. Mate, what a wizard Michael Kraft is. Stanislav and Umberto. Right, anyway, what we got? Any more questions? Right, what have I missed? Latimer would bind his feet to fit into smaller skates. Do you know what? I didn't know that. That's well interesting. Man, that's full commitment, binding your feet. That will wreck you in the future. Oh, he got hacked, did he? Yorkshire's finest for the win. He got hacked. Oh, sorry, Montre. Everybody's letting me know. Oh, right. Damn. Oh, Sagonis told it. I'll have to go back and rewatch that one. This is what I'm telling you. Like the interviews and podcast, Geometry podcast, definitely underrated for the little gems it comes out. I wish they would do. You know how they do the little like short edits, like the short clips from their videos. I wish they would do more of that, or like maybe even like get an animator in to animate them. So I don't know. This is something different about them, just so they get more traction. What else was I thinking? Or even if they got people in, even if they did like more short form interviews as well, I think that would be really cool. So rather than sitting down with people for like an hour, 2 hours, just like do I don't know how much time they've got, but do little catch-ups with people, like, you know, just have a quick like 15-minute chat with like John Bellino to see what he's up to, like just hang out with him for the day and make like a 10-15 minute edit out of it. And it could just be like, you know, like meeting him in the morning, see what he's up to, get a bit of breakfast with, a bit of brekkie with Bellino. Imagine that, that'd be wicked. I'd definitely watch that. That's what we need, more content. Like more of that kind of style content. I noticed that Joe Atkinson's been wearing a lot of Gore-Tex recently. I hope Gore-Tex sponsor him. Solomon, get the Solomon sponsor. Gore-Tex, Arc'teryx, Patagonia. No, Patagonia's dead now, isn't it? I'd love to see him get these sponsors, and I love how I hope he's like genuinely going after those kind of sponsors as well. It'd be great. Suit him brilliantly. I'm not advocating for bringing back geisha style foot binding. Oh my god, that sounds brutal. But imagine how good skates would go. Can other people see the chat in this live stream, by the way? Can other people see what other people are writing? Because it's appearing in a really weird way on my screen. Actually, hold on. Oh, CJ Wellsmore's injured. Oh, that's annoying. Oh yeah, you can see the chat. Sorry, that's just me being an absolute amateur. Should I do these kind of streams more often? Should I just stream more stuff? Should I stream... I don't know, should I stream me watching videos and stuff like that? Would anybody be into that? Me just general streaming, chatting? Anybody be into that? Because this is the first time I'm actually doing it, but it seems to work fine. People can chat rubbish to me. Maybe we'll watch something a little bit more interesting. Not that this isn't interesting, but too many, like, it's so hard to watch, isn't it? I know I'm complaining, but it's hard to watch what's going on. I'd love to get some better angles, so comment on it. I did actually get asked to, I think I talked about this before. Well, Lino was going to ask me to do live commentary at Winter Clash, and I was meant to do it. I forgot to call him back. And I just got totally caught up doing other things. But I probably should have done it, shouldn't I? That'd have been interesting. But maybe I need to speak to somebody. If there's any UK competitions, maybe we can get some live streaming going, and I can do a bit of that for comps, for UK comps. But yeah, if anybody's interested in me doing live stream, chatting about any rubbish, yeah, I'll do it. I really wish there was more like stuff like this we could live stream and chat. Oh, so this is interesting. So they're just saying on this stream that Daniel Kinney actually wants somebody to take the torch from him and continue doing competitions. I have an idea. How many people are in? Hold on, let's see. If there's only a few people in this live chat, I might actually tell you what my idea is, because that's like 16. Yeah, hardly any. So I can talk to you. Oh, I'm sorry. Right, so basically, World Rolling Series, that ended however long ago, and everybody absolutely loved it. So I don't know if you've seen any of my community polls recently, where I've been asking about like is £10,000 like a good first prize? And then I was asking about competition, if you had competition edits, how long they would be, etc, etc. I think all YouTubers should unity during big events. The more angles the merrier. Yeah, it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting if everybody did a live stream, like their own separate live stream. That'd be interesting. And you just pick whichever person you want to listen to the most, kind of thing. I think the problem with Lino doing one on his channel and getting other commentators on, and like people donating loads of money. Like people might have been donating money for Biz being there, but Lino gets that money. I find that a bit weird. And this one, iRollerboot doing it with his Spooky back deer. I don't know if iRollerboot's just going to take or split it with Spooky. We'll find out. But anyway, yeah. So I was thinking that it wouldn't be that hard if you got, and I know there's certain skaters, well, there's one, maybe a few top rate skaters who I've spoken to about this, who would be interested in entering into this competition if I were to make this happen. And what my idea was that like you would just crowdfund the prize money and you would market it as like, you know, so like I was asking how much people would pay for a VOD. Like imagine if you just paid £1. Like I assume so many people would just pay £1 or $1. Like, and if you had like loads of top tier skaters being like, yeah, if you can get the prize pot to this much money, we'll definitely make an edit. If you get them to share it to all of their followers between them, that's got to be like, you're talking like hundreds of thousands of people. You then only need like 10% of those people to donate $1 or £1, and you've got $10,000 into a prize pot. And basically you market it as you're paying £1 to see an edit, a 2 to 3 minute edit from the top 10 skaters currently. That is well worth it in my mind. What do people reckon? Oh, shout out, mate. Nice one. For the $9.99 donation. I would pin your comment, but it won't let me. So I'm hoping automatically that appears somewhere. But I really appreciate that. Thank you. I will try to keep up the good work as long as I can. Right, the finals are about, here we go. Cheers, Weed and Wines. It's a solid idea. Yeah, I've spoken to a few people who I regard as being a lot smarter than me about it. And they were like, yeah, it feels pretty foolproof. Yeah, that's yes, Desi, that's without sponsors involved too. And the other thing I was thinking was that once you get to a certain level, or what, like once you get the ball rolling, a few skaters are like getting involved, you then speak to like, you could then offer it to sponsors as well. So like World Rolling Series, it'd be like the intro was always like, this is World Rolling Series or whatever, and then it would be sponsored. They would have a panel where it was sponsored by. So you could it'd be easy to market it to brands as well, because if like say the top 10 skaters want to get involved, I imagine there's going to be more, and you're like, this is going to be like, oh, Big Misty, this is going to be like a real spectacle, like loads of people are going to watch this, like, and it might even reach like outside of the rollerblading community if enough people are watching all of these videos. I think it'd be pretty easy to get brands involved in being like, hey, do you want to pay a certain amount, get your sponsor at the beginning of the video, it like, especially if it's their rider, like say you had them and like Sean Calso was entering and he was putting out an edit, you'd have like maybe all the sponsors that sponsor it, but then you'd be like, this particular video is presented by them skates, you have a really big logo for them. Yeah, I think you could get sponsors involved in it fairly easy as well. I really want to do it. There's a few things I need to work out, and I'm going to be again, like the skaters I've been speaking to. I won't name the names, but I'm definitely going to like bounce ideas off them and see what they think, and like see what the best approach would be. But there's one person I kind of chatted to a little bit about it, well, like a fair amount about it, and they were like, they really liked what I was going for and the ideas and stuff like that, and they had some good ideas as well. And like most of the questions they raised, I'd already kind of like thought about. But yeah, I guess like I'll keep working on it, and then maybe when I get to a certain point, I'll just like put it out more publicly. Well, I mean, I'm doing it on a live stream now, but like start really asking loads more questions, so like get the whole community involved, so like everybody gets to say about how the competition's run. Like, you're just going to firm up your ideas if you're just chatting to loads of people, aren't you? That's the way it goes. Like, put your idea out there, allow people to try and tear it apart, and then eventually you end up with a good idea. Right, let's go. Finals, concentrate. Kudai, launching for something. Oh, going for a 360 soul on the extension. Oh, Kudai going through C360 soul. And this is the thing, like, if it doesn't matter if you miss, like, are they just going to let him do that all night until he gets it and then just give him the win? But what happens if somebody lands like a load of their tricks in a row? Oh, that was quite nice, wasn't it? Top soul, hurricane, top soul. So far, Zach Savage, best trick. Joe Atkinson, most stylish. Oof. Oof. I still think Kudai's going to come out with something utterly ridiculous, isn't he? Joe's got big showstopper tricks, but I just don't. I'm not sure what obstacle he's going to do something like on. I think Joe likes like a more awkward transition. Top a lot, fakey. What are we saying? Best trick so far has been Savage. That'd be an interesting win. Wasn't expecting him to take it. Alright, so they get... Okay, so I'm finally catching on to what's actually happening here. So you get like... Just to go at a trick, and then it turns into like... The actual... Full-on everybody just skates at the same time. Whoa. Kudai. 450 Royale, 450 out. I mean, that was good, but like... I don't think it just looks ropey. Fair play to him though. Nobody else is getting up there spinning and doing that. And it was mad. I think that's pretty much going to have him winning it, isn't it? Oof. What, yeah? Oof, massive 5. Come on, Joe, man. Get out there. Get out there. Oof. Now you like getting tech? I reckon Zach Savage could take it if he controls him. Oof. Atkinson 900. Joe 360 flat. Oof. God, he nearly like running manned it there. Oh, did Kudo land that? Oh my goodness, it looked like somebody pulled the rug from underneath him then. Poitier seems to be floating about. Oh, Zach Savage going for the Soul 360 Soul. That would be a bit of a crowd pleaser. Looks like Kudo is also going for a 540 alley top acid on that extension thing. What's a crackpot? Oh, Hurricane top Soul. I reckon. Kudo's going to win. I reckon. Unless somebody comes out with something bonkers. Here we go, that's going to be to the... Oh, I thought it was going to be to such one. Oof! That Poitier was going for so toe roll, true top pawn. Oof. 450 front Savannah. Spin to win, mate. Just keep spinning and just keep winning. You only win when you spin in. Win when you spin in. Win when you're spinning. Fakey 180 top acid. Oof. Kudo's definitely on a storm. I'm saying Kudo's taking this. Chris Edwards, is it? Is that what we're saying? Come on. Is this the better stream? Are we saying this is better? Cheers Techno for the hint. Oh, a little abstract back royale, I like that. Chris Edwards with the angles, getting in there when no media pass can get anybody else. Chris Edwards down in the trenches. Oh man, come on Joe, man. Get it together, you could win this thing, mate. I feel like we're going to miss a bit with... Oh, my knees. Mate, my knees just hurt from sitting too long, let alone skating. Right, look how close Chris Edwards is to the action. He's definitely not like everybody else has got the media pass and the credentials and the cameras. Chris Edwards has just got his legendary status that allows him to walk anywhere, access all areas, just permanently tattooed on his neck. AAA. Mate. Give Chris Edwards... Oh, that was interesting. Give Chris Edwards a fisheye, because he has no fear of getting stuck in for the angles. Like, get right up in there, mate. Chris is an obstacle, yeah. Somebody might grind him soon. That's the final obstacle. Come on. Oof. It's like Sack Savage, red helmet going for something berserk. Chris Edwards is actually giving people advice live. This is hilarious. He's like sniffing the skaters as they go past, like giving them high fives and then giving advice as well, training them, pro tips. How long's left of this thing? I hope they get like final tricks as well. That was actually really good at Winter Clash doing the final tricks with people. It's really exciting. Well, it's just another chance for people to go berserk. Excuse me, this Turkish is repeating on me. Oh, what is he going for there? Like a 900. $8.10. $8.10, Ali. Something. Oh, I'm gonna, sorry, a bit tired. Alright, it's well past my bedtime. There's Bittercold Showdown, I think it's Bittercold Showdown 10, where in a line, Bellino does Hurricane Top Acid, some sort of 540 bio, then he does a topsoil over one rail, and then a soul on the like inside of a little roll-in. Mate, that's the same one where Bellino does a 540 bio kind grind. Well, bio 540 kind grind is probably the right way to put that. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it, that you can actually see Where is it? Have I closed that window now? Yeah, you can see you can see him there on the live stream, and then here he is. That's interesting. Little hand plant pole jam. Zach Savage is going for something bananas. Is that Luke Naylor? I can't actually tell. But at least it's kind of slightly easier to tell who everybody is on a... Oh! Disaster True Pawn. Joe, that was pretty slick. Slick Rick. Oh, and a nice little hand plant as well. Come on, Joe, man. Do something. Keeps doing those, like, abstract, shifty disaster royales. Pottier's lining up. Oh. Hand plant slide, yeah, it was lovely. Can't be bothered to type that message. Come on. Has everybody watching this on like multiple streams as well? Quite enjoying that. There's a few different angles you can get here. Might see if there's any others. Oh. Was that a backslide to add eat fish then? A huge backslide. Come on, Potty, yeah. Triple stream. Get it going. Who are you triple streaming? Me. Oh, me. I roll a boot and Chris Edwards. The trifecta. The team video no one wants to see ever. Mate, I feel like we're just moments away from Chris Edwards. Oh, did they land it? Looks like he landed it. I think we'll feel like we're moments away from Chris Edwards actually just getting fully involved. Like standing on top of these rails. Somebody giving him a pair of soap shoes and he just has a blast on this rainbow rail. Blading on the brain. I don't think blading on the brain particularly likes me. Just because I call football rather than soccer. Yeah, that's it, mate. I don't blame you, Techno. Get the different angles in. That's what you need to do. I should have organised this stream so I could have had all of them at the same time. But I'm actually just chosen to watch. I've set up OBS just so it watches a window rather than like my whole desktop. Come on. This is actually better than the live stream. Oof. That could have been interesting. The thing is, I was talking before, Bank London, I'm assuming it was Leon. Could have been anybody. But like there was a time period where Julian Coudeau was like a tiny bit more like refrained in his skating. And he was so good because he's technically a monster. But I feel like now he goes a bit like ape. And it loses a bit of the control. Mate, this is a long day, isn't it? Aaron, mate, I do not know. How long is this finals? Forever. They're here. This is it. They're locked in now. They've got to do it for a week. This is how you decide who. Bittercold Showdown is actually last man standing. You've just got to keep skating and doing tricks until everybody stops. Oh mate, imagine I'm tired watching it. Imagine now somebody coming to you and being like, "You're in the finals, mate. Get out there." You're like, "Oh, you're joking me, aren't you?" Oh, that is. Kudo gets that. That's gonna be sick. Oh, that was interesting. It is a bit wild though. Yeah, I suspect, I just missed it, but I suspect if it was somebody going fast, it was Potier. White skates, white top. I think Potier might be wearing like a fleece, man. He must be roasting. Been skating all day. I imagine it's warm in this gaff as well. He's got fleece on. He's got style standards to protect while he's skating. Oh, was that Luke Naylor? Top sole, true sole. Mate. Justin Eisenberg's fit is horrendous. He looks like he's Justin Eisenberg, One Magazine's fit. It looks like he's just discovered new rave, mate. Get a cardigan on, your granddad. I do love a cardigan. Off, mate. Kudo's trying to put himself in hospital. Kudo's not slagging people off now. Kudo's not booked a room, so he's just trying to get a room in A&E, trying to get a bed at the hospital, destroying himself. Potty, yeah, come on, lads. Top sole, the 450 out. 2,500 go. Hotter than Chris Edwards' phone. Yeah, mate, that thing is on fire, like. Mate. What do you reckon Chris Edwards' breath smells like? Murray mints, fisherman's friends. Or tuna. I reckon he loves a tuna sandwich. After 8. Full power pack mode, yeah. Chris Edwards got the mobile charger, the mobile battery pack charger in his back pocket. Third degree burns on his legs. Oh, are we queuing up mad tricks now? Here we go. Kudo's going for something. Oh! Kudo's going for some sort of like, I don't know. It looks like a flatter into some sort of grind. Don't know what Potier's going for. Thank you, mate. Corey, thank you. I'm shattered, right? I'm falling asleep here. But thought I'd watch this. It's quite fun watching it, isn't it? And occasionally saying something stupid. I wish there was more silly stuff going on. Come on, somebody do something nuts. I'd eat fish. Good. I'm just going to start chatting rubbish in the normal chat now. You reckon Montreux's misses are played out? Somebody was saying it to me the other day. I'll keep them anonymous. Another YouTube content creator was saying to me that they are bored. Bored to tears of Montreux's flips. I don't mind seeing. I think it's definitely like his signature thing. He definitely does. It's definitely good, and he does them really clean. I don't know. I think he's capable of a lot more though. I think he relies on them probably too much. Do you know what I mean? Like in one of these, in competitions like this, he'll always do it, and you think, oh, it is good, and it is kind of a crowd pleaser. But you just think he can do something else. Oh, I've missed something there. Who was that? What have I just missed? Was it Kudo doing something mad? Right, it seems to be hotting up. The crowd seems to be getting excited. Come on, somebody do a flip. Not been a flip for the last 5 minutes. Somebody go upside down. Oh, looks like people aren't happy with the lights going off. Is that the end of it? Do you think that ended in a really weird way? They want to see Kudo do this flip royale. Oof! Montreux 540 Ali Macchio. Oof. Do it in the dark. Can't believe they don't have a snow machine for the end. They better have a snow machine. don't understand what's going on. Again, at another point, is it spotlight time? I hope so. Julian. Oh, do you know what? Let's get down here. I can hear Chris Edgewood's stream because they're not even talking on the other stream anymore. I know I'm talking in my own chat. For a sec, I just couldn't be bothered to talk, so I thought it was easier to type. Anybody have an opinion on who's won this? Luke Naylor had a good one. They seem to be skating, but they definitely just tried to turn the lights off. What is going on? Second this end time, going to bed. I am shattered. Kudo. My face realised I'm chatting in my own chat. I knew I was chatting in my own chat. I just couldn't bother to talk. Here we go, Kudo, what's he up for here? Like, thing is with Kudo, yeah? How many tricks does he miss before he actually gets it? I think half his runs miss tricks. But still, you know, misses apparently don't minus you tricks, so why would he not? What is he going for there? Pencil Hurricane? Chris Edwards giving Don West a run for his money. That's what he's getting after, man. Don West, he's better than a lot of them. Chris Edwards is like, he's Don West, Carson Boyson combined. He's Carson Boyson, David Sizemore, Don West combined. Chris Edwards in the trenches, iPhone 6. Mate, he's like, how much did you spend on that? And they're all like, oh, you know, like $2 to $5 grand on this all this equipment. He's like, I've got this on contract. I pay £15 a month, and I've got all the angles. Oh, trying for the hurricane acid. Elbow tendonitis. Oh, that was cool from Zest. The director's Brazil airs, man. Looks like he's got a big sugar puff on top of his head. Joe's in a hoodie. Mate, it's not that. It's cold outside. It's definitely not that cold indoors. Right, type that right one in the right chat this time. Shout out Chris Edwards' arm there. MVP, Chris Edwards' arm. Edward angles, mate. That's what you need. That's going to be a new term. Get the Edwards angle on this one. If you want the real nitty gritty of the skating, get the Edwards angle on the go. Come on. Somebody do something. Is that background music doing anybody's head in yet? I'll turn that off for a bit. Oh! Oh! So he's going for the Hurricane top acid to the true top acid. Come on, Joe. What have you got for us, mate? Oh! Did he just zest slide across the whole thing? That was nice. Crowd didn't seem to be bothered about it. Ah, he didn't land that, man. Kudo cheating, like. What is Atkinson going for here? Is Atkinson going for his zest across? Somebody's just said, Kudo with a baguette full of disrespect. Sestorial in the quarter, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Just the zest on its own was pretty wild. So I'm just looking for the... Who am I sending that to? Come on. Oh, it's moments like this I wish I was there, because I bet it's absolutely banging. Come on. Like, directors Brazil's fit's pretty outrageous as well. It's almost as bad as Justin Eisenberg's from One Mag. Come on, man. Is that Daniel Kinney there? No way. Right, I don't know what's going on there. There just seems to be Julian Kudo having 100,000 attempts at Hurricane top acid and getting nowhere. Oh, there's Dave Payne. Getting the VG angles. I wish Dave Payne was live streaming. Aaron Hollands, yeah, mate, it's long, isn't it? Like, oh, mate, I hope those chairs come with, like, I don't know, a duvet and a pillow. You can have a little nap. Mate, Kudo's skating this, like, it's just like like a regular session, not like a competition. It's just like, oh yeah, mate, you crack on, mate. Take an hour if you want. Like you've paid for your 6 till 10 skate session. You go for it. Come on. It doesn't even seem like it's a competition anymore, does it? It just seems like they've allowed a few pros to have like a few bashes and stuff. I can't even hear the crowd or anything. Corey, you're right. You've nailed it, mate. Why is it? It's like CCTV footage. What on earth? Oh, so in the vote, the people are saying that they think Luke Naylor, Atkinson, Savage. Oh, and what about Surely Kudo? She should at least be top 3. Is that it over now? I honestly don't. I don't think I can stay up any longer to see who won this. Right. Oh no, do they actually know the results now? Oh, they're actually going to announce it now. Okay, may as well stick around for this little bit then. And we'll stick with Chris Edwards' angles. What's going on? Sorry, I've got a really itchy leg. Look at Justin Eisenberg's jumper, man. What is he wearing? The ZT, the trophy's always at Sledgehammer. It's a good trophy, isn't it? Here we go. Right, honestly, the second this announced, I'm going to bed. Come on, mate. Who are we saying? Versace Cartwheels, that's a good name. Yo, what's going on, mate? We're just waiting for the results. Come on. Look at Director Brazil's hair. Joe Atkinson 3rd. Oh, gutted for him. Kudo's definitely won this. This is it now. Kudo Winter Clash. Kudo this. All he has to do is drop 1, good section and he's Skater of the Year. Probably. He could probably take 6 months off. People are going to be going, told you Kudo should have won last year, Skater of the Year. Shut up. Yeah, it's already over. It's been Versace Cut Wheels. Yeah, it's been on for like, I think since 6 o'clock UK time, so 7.5 hours. Come on. Matt Mickey, always got a good hat on. Here we go, Joe. Joe's always got a good hat on as well. Pretty much, like, the results of Winter Clash and this have just been like the fees contest, really, haven't they? Like, it's normally Joe or Kudo who wins. Kudo second. Interesting, man. Who's won it? That's really interesting. Him and Joe were literally the same skates on. Look at his jacket, man. Kudo looks a bit gutted, actually. Luke Naylor. No way. Joe does. Do you know who Joe reminds me of? You know, V for Vendetta, the mask. That's what Joe reminds me of. But yeah, Joe does look a little bit like Johnny Depp. He's got that vibe about him. It's a strong vibe. Julian Kudo looks a bit gutted. Well, I mean, I guess he would be. Team Solomon. Nuke Naylor. Sick, man. That's cool. Like, to be honest, I can't remember any of his tricks. And I feel like it's not just my fault. I feel like it was the stream was a bit hard to watch. Oh, 616 hoodie. Sick. Luke Naylor, though. Local. So that's really cool that a local lad won it. And the last one as well. That's really sick. I think he's quite an underrated skater. Nice. Right. The chat in that other group was saying that they thought Kudo was won it. Nice one, Lukey boy. Yeah, of course, Kudo with the petty clap. Kudo is livid. Piss good. Yeah, Kudo is gutted, isn't he? Raging. He had these nice sheepskin coat on, ready to celebrate there. He was already like, He was going to have enough money to get that hair transplant to cover up those 2 baldy patches on his head. But he's blowing it. Luke Naylor, the local boy. Get us all in. Go on there, Lukey, mate. Go on, Lukey. Thing is, obviously, can't even speak now, I'm so tired. A load of people in this other chat are saying Kudo. But, I don't know, it's hard to, like, it's so hard to watch the stream. You'd have to honestly play the footage back. We'll just play each trick side by side and then decide. I'm so glad I'm not a judge because I'd be mad biased anyway. I would have given it to Joe. Of course I would have. Right. Yeah, the chat is livid, mate. They are raging. I do like it when there's a little bit of drama. You know, that just shows how passionate people are. And that's just the way comps go. Right, I'm going to bed. Cheers, everybody. Aaron, Corey, ZZ, Versace Cartwheels. Who else has been here a lot? Techno. My whole tight crew. Hold tight. Same here, boys. Same here, peace. Take it easy. See you soon. I might have a video on Monday. Probably not because I've barely even started filming. I'm way behind schedule. Right. See you later.